There always seems to be something to fix before I get started on the real job, and today it was this heater. I've been using a little, just a 110-volt shop heater before from Canadian Tire, and 1500 watts is not enough to heat up an uninsulated shop at minus 12 Celsius. So I picked this up from the trash one day and tried it out, and the fan would spin but super slow, and it would make heat. So I figured it's good, just the motor bearings were seized up. The heater didn't look too complicated, so I figured I would just start disassembling it and see what it was like inside. I found out it was pretty dirty. It seems like maybe it was used to help cure concrete because there's all this kind of lime concretey dust all over it. So as you can see, I'm vacuuming it out pretty good. Here I've got the motor out and I'm starting to do disassembly on it. I've found that it was very difficult to spin the shaft of the motor inside the bearings. As I start to disassemble it, you'll see that the back cap comes off and then the motor can slide out into multiple pieces. And then I found that I was able to clean some rust and corrosion off, add a little bit of grease, and things slid a lot better. I also noted that these were bushings and not actually bearings, and so perhaps they just needed a little bit of a cleaning and getting the grit out. Tested the fan and it spins pretty good. Start to reassemble and put it all back together. Ended up just cleaning the coils and as much dust as I could out of it. So I just finished disassembling it, as you saw. Cleaned off the motor, and they're not even bearings, they're bushings, and put a tiny bit of grease on the shaft and the bushings. Put it back together and we're good. So let's get to work on that engine.